Hey nerds, it's Tiri. Welcome back to Hearthstone Blackrock Mountain Heroic Mode. We are fighting Atramedes today. And this is my first attempt. I went back and kind of looked at my previous video. This one, I think his weapon changes. I can't remember, but he starts out with Echolocate. There we go. He equips a weapon that grows as your opponent plays cards. So that's sketchy. Of course, guys, naturally I'm starting out with Priest because I love Priest. I truly do love other classes, I promise, but Slayer of stupid, incompetent, and disappointing minions. Oh, I like that a lot. Like, I'm gonna take it. Oh, God. Whenever your opponent plays a card, gain 1 attack. So, I have... You know what? I should have probably put, like, Mechanotron or something. Oh my. I have oozes in my deck. Oh no, you weren't supposed to kill him. Son of a... Yeah, so I have oozes in my deck to get rid of the weapon. But I don't know if that's going to be enough, you guys. Shit. Holy crap. He's got 9 attack right now. I really, really, really want to buff him up, but I'm scared too. It really sucks. Oh my god, he can totally... Why did he start over? Why did he start over? That's so confusing. Did he have to? Oh, now I get one that destroys your opponent's weapon. You son of a bitch. That was the worst time. So he totally just redid his hero power when I didn't see anything that was forcing him to. Yeah, buddy. Guys. I literally just looked at normal mode, looked at the... I'm just going to do this to be an asshole. Look what I can do. I love that so much. You killed a blind dragon. I'm a little taken aback right now. I won't lie to you guys. So, echolocate. Something tells me he can only go so high with it because he recasted it. Guys, I can't tell you why that happened, but I'm gonna have to look. I still might have survived, even if he recasted it, because I had enough taunts and I also had Holy Nova. I still might have made it. But here's what I'm taken aback about, or by. Taken aback by. That was my first attempt. So I looked at my normal mode video and I looked at his ability. And I was like, cool. Oozes. I remember this one. Oozes. And I would love to have Harrison Jones, but I don't have him yet. Oozes and badass minions that, you know, the inner fire thing. Okay, so you guys have seen similar decks. This is much more condensed as far as the same, you know, double up and cards and stuff like that. I tend to have a little longer list here. But I've got 2 inner fires. I used that on... Actually, Lightwell ended up murdering his face. So, Light of the Nauru times 2. Mind Vision times 2. That was nice because I got... I mean, I didn't even play the card. But I got... what's his butt? That makes your cards cost less mana every turn. With that, I didn't end up using it because... I find with that card, most of the time I am too scared to play it because I'm too busy defending myself with what I can play. You know what I mean? Sometimes I can play it, but I tend to hold on to it. Power Word Shield times 2, that helped me big time. Northshire Cleric times 2. Didn't even get her. Divine Spirit, paired with Inner Fire and Power Word Shield. And Velen's Chosen. That was the murder face in this deck. Shadow Word Pain. Didn't even draw that. Acidic Swamp Ooze, I drew that at a really dumb time. Like, I could have used it for a while. So it didn't save my butt, but it definitely could. I definitely used it in normal mode. I rarely use this card. Rarely, because not a lot of people play with weapon strategies. So when I play mode, it's like, why? Anoyatron, I got one of them. Lightwell times 2. I love that card. I love that card. Shadow Word Death. Didn't even use it. Didn't even draw it. Velen's Chosen, perfect. I still would recommend Shadow Word Death for this one. Actually, if I were to do this again, I would probably have 1 Shadow Word Death and 1 Shadow Word Pain. I'd probably keep 2 Shadow Word Pains. A lot of his minions were pretty little. 2 Velen's Chosen, always, always, always. Death Lord. I just had 1 of them. Mind Control Tech. Maybe. I probably would have gone down to 1 and, like, picked, I don't know, Holy Smite or something that could just kill off a little minion here and there. Holy Nova. Oh, yeah. Times 2 on this one, definitely. Because he, like I said, a lot of his minions are little. Sludge Belcher. He was handy. He pretty much saved my butt at the end there. So, here's what I ended up doing that ultimately killed the boss. I had Lightwell out. He didn't touch Lightwell. He didn't give a shit about Lightwell. He's like, whatever, I'm just going to hit you in the face. So, I used Lightwell. Then I used Power Word Shield twice. That was lucky. Early on, I got Power Word Shield. And Lightwell's cheap, so I was able to, you know, start that process quickly. That was a lucky draw. 2 Power Word Shields. And then eventually I doubled it. So I had Divine Spirit. Then I was able to play Valen's Chosen, which I would have loved to have played first. I would have got 2 more health, but that's okay. Or I would have got 2 more attack, but that's okay. So then I used Inner Fire, and I ended up with 22 damage, and a couple of those busted his booty. And luckily I got enough taunts drawn from this deck that I didn't die. So I really, I'm just like ecstatic right now. I can go about all the other things I have to do today. I don't have to fight this guy 20 times. Or, you know, sometimes I only fight him like 3 or 4, the heroic modes. But anyway, I'm ecstatic. This deck was perfect. I hope that you try it, and I hope that it helps you. Otherwise, let me know what deck you used, and let me know if this deck did help you. Drop me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, I love you all. Bye!
Have ye heard the rumblings? The mountain stirs once more. Beneath its crags, cliffs, and rocks, there's evil in its core. Fire made flesh, dragon's breath, teeth and claws and flame, calling any heroes out there that are brave.